All rise. Judge Court now in session. Judge case number 1004, Shower versus Shower.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Sauer,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, George and I were engaged to be married. Um, However, that did not. We broke up. In the process of being engaged, George adopted my 9-year-old son Travis,
Okay.
and even though we're not going to get married, I would like to seek child support from George for Travis, please.
Okay.
All right, everyone, let's dive right into this courtroom drama. The video begins with Judge Fun to Be presiding over the case of Soar versus Moffat. Miss Soar is seeking child support from her ex-fiancé, George Moffat, who legally adopted her 9-year-old son, Travis, during their engagement. But here's the catch. George isn't the biological father, and the couple never tied the knot. The stakes are high, and the tension is palpable. Will George be ordered to pay child support, or does he have a loophole to avoid it? Let's jump into this emotionally charged and legally complex case.
Any objection to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the objection?
Well, we were engaged. It was great. Her kid Travis he's really sweet.
Wait, her kid? You adopted him, right?
I'm not a biological father.
He's not,
Adopted.
but you adopted Travis.
I was kidding. Yes, I did. Yes, I'm not denying that I did adopt
So
Travis.
Travis is your son too.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
We were intending on marrying. I had a panic attack, Your Honor, a month before the wedding, and I ran out.
Okay.
I left, and we never got married. I don't make a whole lot of money, and
I'm not following you.
I don't really see Keely. I don't see Travis much these days.
He misses you, and I miss you.
I'm not following you. You adopted Travis legally.
Mhm.
He's your son,
Yes, Your Honor.
which means you should be paying child support for him.
I probably should.
Probably.
Have you ever done something that you maybe freaked out about?
Yeah, things you're listening to your story is freaking me out.
Oh,
Miss Soar takes the stand, detailing how, during their engagement, George adopted her son Travis. Despite their relationship ending, she firmly believes George should continue providing financial support for Travis. However, George objects. While he acknowledges adopting Travis, he argues that he doesn't see the boy much anymore and doesn't have a substantial income. Contention rises in the courtroom as George shares a deeply personal moment. He had a panic attack just before the wedding and left. This emotional revelation adds a new layer of complexity to the case. Is George trying to dodge his responsibilities, or is there more to his side of the story than meets the eye? George's defense is all over the place. He starts by rambling about delivering mail in the neighborhood and how he's a nice guy, but the judge isn't having it. He quickly reminds George that legally, Travis is his son and he has an obligation to support him. As George tries to bring up his panic attacks and emotional struggles, the judge remains unmoved by his excuses. Miss Soar, however, softens a bit, revealing that Travis misses George and even asks about him at night. This emotional moment shifts the tone of the case, leaving the courtroom wondering, is there still love between these two? Or is this just about child support? Just when you think the drama couldn't get any more intense, the judge makes an unexpected suggestion. Why don't you two just get married? George eagerly jumps at the idea, revealing he still has the engagement ring. Miss Soar hesitates, but in a surprising twist, agrees right there in the courtroom. Judge Fun to Be officiates their wedding, and just like that, the child support case is dismissed. Under Texas law, married couples aren't required to pay child support to each other. It's a rare, heartwarming moment in family court, showing that sometimes love can overcome legal battles. After the impromptu wedding, Judge Fun to Beat explains the legal reasoning behind the decision. In Texas, when parents are married, child support obligations become obsolete. This case serves as a unique example of how the law can sometimes bring people together rather than tear them apart. The video ends with a call to action, encouraging viewers to share their own stories and subscribe for more courtroom drama. It's a reminder that family court isn't just about legalities. It's about people, relationships, and sometimes unexpected happy endings.